Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Tink here. I missed you guys. I hope y'all missed me. Um, I'm coming to you today because I have not done a video in a while. I know the last time I spoke to y'all, I was telling y'all that I was getting ready to travel for my birthday. That's what I did, so that's where I've been. I'm back now, and I wanted to do my next video for you guys that one of the subscribers, Deborah Hinton, asked me to do. So as always, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. And yes, Tink is being lazy today. I don't feel like, sitting up and all of that. So I'm being lazy. But again, thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate all the love and support that you give. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure that when you do subscribe that you hit the bell and select all. That way you don't miss any content that I post. Welcome, new subscriber by the name of UK Tony. I did see that you became a new subscriber a few days ago, so thank you for subscribing and welcome. This video, though, that I am bringing to you is a video that Deborah Hinton, like I said, asked me to do. She wanted me to do a video basically about dentures and eating. So this video that I'm bringing to you all today is about that. Eating with dentures is it's a little difficult. It's a different experience than eating with natural teeth. For starters, I've said this in a previous video before, but dentures are only 30% as solid as your natural teeth. So that's one thing that you have to always keep in mind. Dentures are made of acrylic or other materials, which can be hard, and that hardness is now resting on your top and your bottom gum, which is flesh. Now your gums and your teeth have to do the work that your natural teeth, which was secured to bone, or bound by bone. Your dentures have to now work as closely as they can to the way that your natural teeth did before this. Learning how to chew is and will be a challenge, because now you have to use your facial muscles, and your facial muscles have to adapt and adjust to this new feeling of the dentures not only being in your mouth but being used more and more and more. So that's the other thing. Your muscles have to get used to being used more again. And it will take time. It'll take patience. It'll take practice and determination. But you can master this. You can do it, okay? So I've done, some research aside from my own experiences, and I've read numerous times in numerous places that there are 3 stages of eating with dentures. Now, for me, I kind of agree. Stage 1 of eating with dentures would be a temporary phase. Your temporary phase would come when I would say when you first get the procedure done. Because of this, you have to eat a lot of soft foods, and you have to deal with knowing the difference between, a food that's too hot or not. Because you are new to dentures and your gums are still healing, they will be sore. So you should try to stick to, soft foods, liquids, like soups, mashed potatoes, applesauce, soft things, mac and cheese, slow cooked meals, just to make your meat as tender and fall apart as you can. Potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Certain things, just soft foods in general. Avoid spicy foods in that stage. In stage 1, you have to avoid spicy foods because your gums are still open from the extractions. And then you have to learn how to recognize the temperature of your food. And this is vital because you have the denture in your mouth, which is acrylic. The acrylic itself is not going to tell your mouth that the food is too hot. So you have to make sure that you can learn to recognize the temperature of your food. In stage two, it's like temporary slash permanent teeth. And it's learning how to chew with the dentures. So once you get the hang of soft foods and you are able to, graduate to more solid food, then you do that. Start cooking more soft solids. Slow cook your meals, your meats, and everything. Um, you can start to incorporate more solid foods, but you still have to kind of sort of keep them semi soft. With natural teeth, most people chew on one side of the mouth at a time. And with dentures, you cannot do that. With dentures, you have to make sure that you are chewing on both sides at the same time. Doing that helps you to chew and grind your food up. Not chewing on both sides can cause your dentures to rock or slip out, or slip out of place. So you have to make sure that you are chewing on both sides. It'll be tricky at first, but again, practice makes perfect. If you keep on going, you will get this. It's not easy, and yes, it took me a while because, like I said, I was missing teeth, top and bottom, in the back anyway, so I could barely chew anything anyway. So when I got my dentures done and now having a mouthful of teeth, it's number one, it felt weird for months that I had a mouthful of teeth because I was not used to having a mouthful of teeth. I was literally used to having maybe like this, and that was it. Everything else was broken off to the gum line and everything. So I really had no teeth in the back to chew with. Therefore, I had to get used to just having a mouth full of teeth. Um, Over time, you will notice that it gets much easier. And chewing on both sides, it basically keeps your dentures in place, and that's why I said you have to make sure that you are chewing on both sides of your dentures at the same time. Um, when it comes to eating your food, you need to chop your food up in small pieces, and you need to eat your food in small pieces so that you can not only fit the food on both sides of your mouth, but so you can make sure that you are not putting too much food in your mouth at one time. Because you have the dentures in, there's, a little bit of space that is filled in your mouth. So, you cannot jam a lot of food in your mouth because then it could become difficult for you to chew everything up and swallow. Sometimes you have a hard time pushing the food to the back of your throat to swallow because you have the prosthetic in your mouth. A lot of people don't realize how much easier it is to eat without your teeth in than it is with them in. However, you need to eat with them in to get used to eating with them in your mouth. You know, it's not easy to feel like you are choking because you cannot get your food to the back of your throat to swallow. Therefore, always keep a drink around with you because when you do have that struggle to push the food to the back of your throat to swallow, drinking helps you to do that. So you're going to notice that you're going to start keeping a lot of drinks around you, especially when you're eating. And make sure that you avoid sticky foods that can stick to your gums. And I'll tell you, I'm going to mention some of the foods to avoid. Stage three would be to push your limits. Now, at this point, you should be doing good with the eating. You should be comfortable with, biting down. When you do bite down, do not bite down with your front teeth, as because biting down can actually cause your teeth to dislodge too. So what I do is I try to bite with the teeth on the side. If I'm eating a sandwich, I'll bite into it because then all of this is going into it, all of these and all of these. But if you are biting something small and you go to bite down, just try not to bite down on your two front teeth because sometimes it will dislodge your dentures too. But you you will get used to it over time. Again, it's challenging and it's going to take some time, but practice makes perfect. And you just have to keep on going and keep on going until you get it. And like I said, stage three was push your limit. So at this point, you should be doing good with eating. You should be making slow cooking meals your best friend, like I said, because even I still eat, slow cooking meals, and I'm in my permanence now. So it's I it's not that I have a struggle chewing. It's just sometimes it's easier. When I'm not wearing my cushion grip and I have just my dentures in, like right now, I have my days where if I eat too much hard or crunchy foods, sometimes it will, create soreness to my gums because of all the pressure being pushed up. And, that also causes me to not be able to eat harder foods. So I have to then go back to eating my eating my my soft foods. Okay. Um Eventually you will work on work your way up to more solid foods and then pretty much whatever you want. Okay, so that's not a problem. But most importantly, be careful with your food choices. Everything is not good for your dentures. And you cannot eat anything you want with your dentures. You have to keep in mind that your dentures are only 30% as solid as natural teeth. So some of the foods that you need to avoid with dentures are popcorn because of the kernels. Now I do eat popcorn, but I watch how much I eat because the kernels do get up under your dentures and it's irritating and it can scratch your gums and everything. Steak, and now I would say that some people say to, avoid steak because of the amount of time it takes to chew. It can create your sore gums. It can destabilize your dentures, and it can dislodge your teeth because of the amount of chewing that you have to do. Nuts, which to me, it should be certain nuts because, like I said in a few of my videos, I've eaten cashews, I've eaten honey roasted peanuts, I've eaten pecans, and they were fine. So I would say certain nuts to watch. Like I said, sticky candy that can stick to your dentures, taffy, caramels, things like that. You don't want to eat because yes, it'll stick to your dentures, and you don't want it to stay stuck there. And say you brush your teeth and you don't get that spot, and now that candy is sitting because even though these are dentures, we can still develop plaque on our dentures, and you don't want that. They say coffee because of staining. I'm an avid coffee drinker, so I would say if you do drink coffee, just make sure that you have some kind of tablet or cleaning solution that has a whitening, cleanser in it to something that can keep, the stains away, like stain away and things like that. Hard foods and candy that cause they can break your dentures too. And I mean, like when I say hard foods and candy, I mean stuff that if you know that you would struggle eating it if you had your natural teeth, then you're gonna struggle more if you do it with the dentures. So don't. Um, Foods with small pieces because that can get lodged, in between your dentures or cause your dentures to dislodge. And of course, like I said, tough meats like steak and all of that. Foods or breads with seeds because the seeds and stuff can get stuck under your dentures. Hard fruits and veggies may dislodge your dentures. So make sure that you are at least cooking your stuff. Hot liquids, like I said again, when it comes to hot liquids, knowing how hot the liquid is a vital thing to pay attention to because you don't want to burn your gums and you don't want to break the suction of your denture, especially if you're like me and you wear adhesive. I mean, you don't want to break your suction, period. But I know for me, because I wear adhesive, I don't, like to break my suction because then I have to go in the bathroom, clean them out, and put more in. So yes, knowing how hot your liquids are. And then chewy foods. They say like pizza, but I like pizza. I don't have a problem with eating pizza. Bagels, I've struggled with a little bit. Steak, etc. Take small bites, making sure to chew and grind your food up very, very well before swallowing. So it's like, so those are some of the things that you need to pay attention to and watch out for when you are eating with dentures. Because they are not your natural teeth, you have to make sure that you are taking care of not only the dentures but yourself. Healthy eating is fine. Just watch what you're eating because, like I said, your dentures cannot take everything, and some things will actually break your dentures, okay? So make sure that you are paying attention to that. And if I missed anything in this video or didn't hit on anything in this video that you may want more information about, please, 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 as always, like I say, feel free to comment below. And I will address them in my next video, as I always do. I miss you guys so much, and please look forward to my next video because I am going to actually do another one like between tomorrow and maybe Friday or Saturday, because today is Thursday, just to let you guys know. I know sometimes I may record videos and then upload them later. So today is Thursday, February the 24th, okay? Um, and as I said before, yes, I was traveling. I went to Atlanta, Georgia for my birthday. My birthday was last Friday on the 18th. I am a 43 now. So a 43 looks good on me. At least that's what I think. So yes, I did. I missed you guys. I missed making my videos, and I kept saying, once I got home and went back to work and got caught up on things, that I was gonna sit down and do this video for you guys, and that's what I am doing right now. I'm just being lazy about it. So again, if I did not hit on anything or I missed some things that you all want to know or additional information on, please, please, please do not hesitate to comment below. Deborah, I hope that this answered your questions. Again, welcome, UK Tony. If you want to talk to me about anything else pertaining to, what you commented on, and this is for UK Tony, you can please reach out to me at my email address at tinkthedenturelady@gmail.com, and that's TINKDENTURLADY@gmail.com, and I'm also plug it in the comments below. I am here to talk about whatever. Just let me know, and I'll be sure to respond. As always, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support you give. I would not be where I'm at if it was not for you guys, okay? So be looking out for my next video. I'm not sure what it will be about unless I get some suggestions, because y'all can always leave those in the comments below or email them to me, okay? And until next time, I'm Tink, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.